Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This is my second video on my channel, and today I will be comparing the Nitecore P20iX, as I reviewed last time, to a similar size looking flashlight from AliExpress, a very cheap one. I think it's interesting to compare these two because of the vast different price range. This AliExpress one is more than 20 times cheaper than the P20iX, but the quality is of course way worse. But I thought, let's take a look at both lights. Let's test some beam shots outside and then come to a conclusion afterward, and maybe give some advice if you want to buy a light. Is it even an option to buy this or this? We will see afterwards. So I'll start looking at the P20iX, a very trusty light. I've been having for a week now. It's doing very well with the USB-C charging, 5000 mAh battery, of course the full airplane grade aluminium, the reinforced bezel with the ceramic beads to break glass, the 4 LEDs as you can see, and the dual tilt switch tactical design is a very good light. I'm really liking it, and shining it outside, it just every time it just blasts me away with how far this floodlight can actually shine. It's so bright, it lights up such a big area. And here's the AliExpress one. I've had this one longer. I bought this before, so yeah, I wouldn't call this a tactical light, but they call it a tactical light. It has this design to change the width of the light beam. It has only one switch here. It has 3 modes, in comparison to the 5 or 6 modes on this one. Midnight mode, low, medium, high, higher, turbo, strobe. This one only has like high, medium and strobe. And so just a little warning, I'm going to turn it on so you can see. You can change it and it's going to strobe. But for me it has proved handy. Just like walking outside you can see pretty well. It lights up a pretty good area. Like AliExpress makes some crazy claims like 1,000,000 lumens and stuff, but of course it doesn't make that much lumen. I don't have a tester, but maybe in the future. But it's a nice light, it works, and it's very cheap, and so it's easy to use around the house or when camping. There's a USB-C charging port, small battery, charges relatively fast, and also empties faster than this light. The charging cover already broke off, so it's very cheap, you can hear it rattling, very cheap quality, but it does the job for how much it costs. In comparison to this one, which really does its job and works as advertised. But yeah, I want to compare these two outside as some beam shots and come to a conclusion afterwards. The final look at the build quality. This is just pure plastic. It's very light. USB-C charging, adjustable lens, and one button. P20iX. Special design. Military grade, airplane grade aluminium. Reinforced bezel, dual tilt switch, very easy to use. So let's compare the beam shots outside. Hello everyone, again, I arrived at location. So now I'm going to test the AliExpress light first. So I'm just going to turn it on. You see, same location as last time, to get away from civilization a little bit, so I don't bother them. And you see, it lights up, pretty nice area. You can say it's kind of floody. Let's take a look at the water over here. You can see the other side. It does a pretty decent job. Shine in the sky, you don't really see the beam. But the handy thing about this light is you can slide it to get a little more of a search spotlighty light. I don't know if you can see it back there hitting the trees very minimally. Of course you're not going to use this as a search light, but it has some range. In real life you can see it a little bit better. Like I can shine with this and I can adjust the beam. Of course this is a very tight beam. And yeah, I think you're not gonna find anything. You have like the LED pattern, so you don't have a good hotspot on this. So yeah, it's a cheap light, it's not very good, but it does the job when just walking outside. It can be quite useful, I think. But of course, I can do one little drop test. You see the lens already popped out. Fortunately, you can put it back in again, but you see it's very bad quality. So let's turn to the P20iX now. Oh yeah. Before I turn it on highest mode, I'm going to put the lens back in quickly and then I will show you on the lower mode and the strobe. Well guys, sad conclusion. After the drop test, I couldn't get the lens back in. So yes, fair to say this is, as I said, it does its job. You just shouldn't drop it, I guess. Wow, I thought let's do a little drop test, but it already popped off and couldn't get it back in again. So yeah, it's sorry for the strobe. Yeah, it's pretty useless. It's good walking around. You can use it, but when you drop it like from 1 meter, 50 centimeters, it's already broken. So if you get the light like this just for fun or to use it, yeah, know what you're getting. It's like a few euros, few dollars, but it also breaks very fast. Now let's go to the P20iX and see some quality, I guess. So P20iX on midnight mode, let's turn it on low. You see it lights up a way bigger area than the AliExpress light already did. Not as bright, but it's way bigger. Turn it on medium. You can see in the field over there. You cannot really see the trees. Let's turn it up to medium. You can, but yeah, in real life I can really make it out, but on camera you cannot really see it. Let's turn it on to high. Oh, it was already higher. Like it's very bright. You can see it. Let's turn it on to turbo. You can see this little fruit trees back there. You can see the trees. This lights up a way bigger area. So this light is way better. And of course, it is quality. It's tactical tilt switch. It doesn't even get really hot. It's easy to hold even at the bezel. So for way better quality, you get the P20iX. I think the conclusion is already fair to say this one is way better. But when I'm back at home, I will draw a real conclusion between the lights. And you will hear from me back then. So let's go. The verdict. I'm back at home again. Well, it's pretty simple. The P20iX won. More than 20 times as expensive. Pure quality. I dropped this thing once from like 50 centimeters or 1 meter, I think, and this thing got out and I couldn't get it back in. I just couldn't. It just keeps falling out. It still works, but you can't really focus the beam. It is of no use. I do have to say, I'm not advising you to buy this or anything, but if you don't drop it, it does its job. It's easy to use around the house if you need to find something or you're going on a camping trip. Well, if you're going on a camping trip, always take a good flashlight with you, please. But it works, you know. If you just take a good light and you can take this light for fun, or give it to your kids to light stuff up, or just give them a good light. But it works. Yeah. Oh, sorry. it works, but it's very cheap quality. So yeah, I think you shouldn't buy this. It's fun, but you drop it once, it's over. This is no matter a tactical light or an EDC. It does its job, but yeah, it just doesn't hold up. But it was fun to try it out. Of course, P20iX, 4000 lumens, high quality. I already told you, I can tell it many times. Dual tilt switch, the charging port, ceramic beads, the 4 little LEDs, the reflector, great quality. So yeah, the P20iX wins. I hope you got some use out of this video. If you're looking for clarification, so really cheap AliExpress lights. Yeah, they work, but the quality is not very good. You can also get some better brands like Sofern or Workhorse or any other brands that like 30 euros, $30. You can have a metal light already. So that might be a better investment if you don't want like a light that's expensive. So I also want to give a note for my channel. I want to be uploading twice a week to give quality videos and for you to enjoy. So I know when I'm uploading what you can expect. So I hope you guys actually liked this video. Hope to see you back the next time. I'll be taking a little walk through a forested area with this light. So pretty exciting. For sure you guys will like it. Little exploring, really EDC type vlog style. So I hope you will like it, and I'll see you in the next video.